Hello, I'm Mr. M, here to answer parents' questions about children's school and homework, and today's question is, how do we solve bus stop division with decimals? If you haven't already checked out my video on bus stop division and bus stop division with remainders, please do. Now here's how we do it. We take this question, 98 divided by 4, and we rewrite that as how many 4s are there in 98 using a bus stop sign. So, steps. How many 4s are there in 98? We're going to use our knowledge of times tables to help us find the answer. Now, knowing that there are 2 4s in 9, we also know that there are 20 4s in 90. We're going to use that knowledge of place value and place that 2 above the 9 in the tens column, and we're going to carry the remaining 10 to the ones column. Now, how many 4s are there in 18? Well, I know that there are 4 4s in 18, and I've got 2 left over, which I'm going to carry instead of using as a remainder, and so I take it onto the bottom line. But there's nothing there at the moment, so I need to add in my decimal point at the bottom and top and add my 0. Now, how many 4s are there in 20? The answer is 5. So my sum now reads 98 divided by 4 equals 24.5. Here's another one. How many 6s are there in 789? I know that there is 1, 6 and 7, so I put this on the top and I carry the 1 to the tens column. How many 6s are there in 18? I know the answer is 3, so I put this on the top line. And then I look again at how many 6s there are in 9. I know that there is 1 6 in 9 and that I have 3 left over. So firstly, I'm going to extend this line because I'm going to need it. Put my 1 on the top and carry my 3. Then I'm going to put in my decimal point on the bottom line and on the top line and add my 0. So I can now do how many 6s are there in 30 or 30 hundredths. And there are 5 6s in 30, which I put onto the top line. So I now have 131.5. So 789 divided by 6 equals 131.5. Now we're going to do one last example here. I have how many 7s are there in 849. I know that there is 1 7 in 8, and there's 1 left over, which I carry onto the next column. How many 7s are there in 14? The answer is 2. And then how many 7s are there in 9? I know the answer is 1, and I have a remainder of 2. So I'm going to carry that 2. I'm going to extend my line and put my decimal points on the bottom and the top and add the 0 in the tenths column. Now how many 7s are there in 20? Now there are 2 7s in 20, and again I have a remainder. This time I have a remainder of 6, so I'm going to put my 0 in the hundredths column and I'm going to carry the 6. Now how many 7s are there in 60? I know that the answer is 8, and again I have a remainder here because that's 56, so I've got 4 left over. I put the 0 in my thousandths column and I add the 4, and I do how many 7s are there in 40? The answer is 5. And I have a remainder of 5 again. Now, I could continue this, but because I've got into 3 decimal places, I'm going to stop. So, 849 equals 849 divided by 7 equals 121.285, and this could continue, but 3 decimal places, this point is really far enough. That was the bus stop method with remainders. You've got it. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up. And why not subscribe to my channel for more videos to help you. If you enjoyed this, please share it with your friends. And please check out my blog as well for more great tips and interesting ideas to help you out at home. Thank you.